It is something that defines your personality. It is something that shapes your identity. It is something which we all love to groom and care about. जी हाँ, मैं बात कर रही हूँ बालों के बारे में. And today I'm here with none other than Dr. Akshay Batra, a leading trichologist and the first Indian to be elected as the president of the Trichological Society, London. और वो यहाँ है ताकि वो एड्रेस कर सके आपकी क्वेरीज जो आपने पूछी हैं अबाउट हेयर एंड आवर लेटेस्ट एक्सोजन ट्रीटमेंट. वेलकम सर.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर. मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है आपसे आज आकर बात करने में एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू शेयर ऑल माई नॉलेज, ऑल माई इंसाइट्स इन द फील्ड ऑफ हेयर विद आवर ऑडियंस and to answer their questions.
So Doc, with today's Instagram age, everyone has become very conscious about hair and their looks obviously. So what is this all sudden buzz about hair?
Hair has always been important socially, right from back in the day. Of course, today it's gaining more prominence and you're taking pictures and selfies with friends. The first thing that's visible is your hair, right? And it's very, very important that you want to look good in the picture. Also, socially, hair is important nowadays. A study done showed that balding men are less favorable for sales and marketing jobs.
Okay.
Also showed that balding people have higher divorce rates. Hair is also important emotionally because studies also show that people who are balding feel somewhat emotional about it and have a little bit of a lack of self-confidence. So they feel I'm looking older than my age. Will people look at me? Will I be appreciated? So it's important emotionally. It's also important medically, and that's where we come in because hair tells a story, and hair loss is almost always caused because of an underlying medical disorder. And what's important is for us to look at the patient's hair and identify what that underlying disorder is so that we can give the patient long-term relief.
So Doc, that takes me to another question. Of late, I'm seeing a lot of young people are losing a lot of hair. What could be the reason for this?
That's a very interesting observation, Doc. At our clinic, we used to see patients in their 40s coming for hair loss. Then it became 30s and 20s, and now even young teenagers who are 18 and 19 and 17 have started losing hair. I think there are 2-3 very important reasons. One is that we are exposed to a lot more things. We are maturing much faster. That's the first cause. The second is our lifestyle, nutrition, exercise, diet are really changing and becoming very instant, which is also not very good for our bodies. And number 3, and the most important cause, is the medical conditions that cause hair loss, such as polycystic ovaries, thyroid, anemia. These are happening at much younger ages because of our lifestyle, and this is really what is causing hair loss to become a much younger phenomenon.
What are your views about minoxidil, and does Dr. Batra's use minoxidil in their treatments? The viewers want to know.
Dr. Batra's does not use minoxidil in his treatment. No, we do not. Let's look at the history of minoxidil. Minoxidil was discovered in 1970 and its use was actually a medicine for blood pressure, for hypertension. And one of the side effects was hair growth. So looking at the side effect, they started using it for hair growth. Now minoxidil does come with some potential side effects. I have seen some patients who've used minoxidil and then come to us for treatment who have irritation of scalp, who have itching of the scalp, whose hair becomes very dry, and also people who have a little bit of fluctuating of blood pressure because of the constant use of minoxidil. Also, it's important to note that minoxidil does not treat every type of hair loss. It treats only one particular type of hair loss. And it's also important to note that the minute you stop using minoxidil, you go back to where you started. So it is temporary and you have to use minoxidil for the rest of your life in order to keep those results going.
So Doc, somebody asked me, and I think it's a very valid question. Every other ad that we scroll today makes tall claims of growing hair growth faster. So how is Dr. Batra's different?
I think the first thing is that Dr. Batra's has been around for ages and we've been able to give consistent results throughout all these years. The second thing is that Dr. Batra's believes in treating the root cause of hair loss. So our entire aim is to identify what is causing your particular hair loss because you are different, and we treat it specially with a personalized treatment so that you get the best results versus anything else in the market. The third is that Dr. Batra's is one of the only companies that believes in internal as well as external treatment. And as a trichologist, I believe that one of these without the other is useless. Because with internal treatment, you're able to treat from the root, you're able to give long-term results. And with external treatments like aesthetics, like new hair and exogen, we are able to give very quick and fast results. And therefore, with that combination, you get results that are quick, fast, long lasting and safe.
Everyone knows that homeopathy and Dr. Batra's stand for treatment from the root. So how do we treat hair loss jad se?
Once you treat from the root and you strengthen the root, everything gets sorted. Our entire treatments are aimed at treating you from the root. Once we understand your root cause, we then start treating you for that root cause.
So doc, I'm sure our viewers would like to know that जब कोई patient hair loss की problem लेके clinic में आता है, तो what exactly is the process which the clinic follows for the treatment?
The most important part of the process is the personal consultation with a trained doctor, because the doctor will identify what type of hair loss you have and what is the medical and scientific cause behind your hair loss. That is the most important thing. So cause analysis, diagnosis, sitting with the doctor, which is best done across the table. It cannot be done online.
Sure.
We also use medical and scientific diagnostic tools so that what the doctor cannot see with the naked eye, he can use an AI tool to see what is the state of your hair. What is the state of your hair follicle? What is the state of your scalp? These are things that cannot be seen with the naked eye and need to be done in front with the clinic. And very importantly, every 3 months, the doctor uses this monitoring tool to scientifically see how much improvement you have got, so that the patient himself can see the results from the treatment.
So doc, that's very interesting कि आप patient को भी अपनी treatment journey में काफ़ी involved रखते हैं.
It's very important कि patient खुद की treatment journey में involved रहे. When the patient is seeing results every 3 months, the patient is motivated to continue treatment and come to the final result.
So Dr. Batra's is a trusted brand with 95% treatment results for many years. What's the secret sauce? ज़रा audience को भी बताइए.
There is a sauce, but it's not secret. The sauce has 4 components. The first part of the sauce is science. We make sure that जो treatment का science है, that is really helping the patient from the root and helping the patient towards long-term treatment. The second part of the sauce is technology. Technology sourced from all over the world, technology that is the latest, technology that is vetted by a senior team and brought to you at the clinic, ताकि जो results आपको मिल रहे हैं, again they are the best in the field. The third part of the sauce is a very important diagnosis. A personalized, detailed diagnosis which is done with the doctor over 1 hour of time in the clinic to identify what type of hair loss you have, so that we can build up the fourth part of the sauce, which is a personalized treatment plan for you, because you are different from everybody else and you should be treated based on what the reasons of your hair loss is, what the cause of your hair loss is. So these 4 factors make that sauce that's not so secret but very yummy for great results.